Did I? Well, you know, I couldn't. All right, wait, we're live. We're live.
Okay.
Let me get the chat pulled up. It just seems like if anybody's there, we're coming. There it is.
Okay. Little Rosie.
I love her. Hey, well, we got a lot of people here, don't we? We already got 5 thumbs down. I'm gonna tell you that too.
Muddy Pug, Laurie D, Moonlight, Brooke, yours truly, Kiki. That's funny. They love us is why they thumbs us down.
They love us. They're so glad we're back.
They're so glad that we're back in the saddle, ready to bitch and bleed.
Yeah, we are. Ange, we love you too. Sheldon, Kim, Gemini,
Betty Boop, Patsy, Stephanie, Tweety Bird, Kimberly, hey Janice, Emily, Abigail. I love that name, Abigail.
I do too. Ash, Kelsey, Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise, that's right. How, thank you, Jay. Jay was a thumbs up. We laugh at the, when you just, I mean, you immediately go live and immediately get a certain amount of thumbs down. It's just kind of funny.
I
we know who you are.
And was going to show a newborn baby. They don't know. But
that's right. I could have a newborn baby pig up in here. They don't know.
All right.
They don't know what I got.
Okay, Vicky, be careful.
Hey, Stellar,
Amanda,
Lainey, Cherry, Amanda, Ricky, Vicky.
Brooke. I feel like we're missing people. Ricky.
Don't you be typing, Vicky, while you driving.
I'm good, Ricky. Tired, or whoever. Amanda. Tired. I'm tired.
I know it. It's been a long day for me.
Baby's got the hookup. There's.
You need to look at this. We need. There's Oops. Hey, baby. I want y'all to see this picture. My oldest daughter's pig is the cutest pig out of all 3 of ours.
Love you too, Cassandra.
Look at this pig on her head, y'all.
Why am I dodging? Just talk, and it'll.
Can y'all see that? The pig is on her shoulder, on her head. Is that not the cutest thing? She got her at 5 weeks. So she's a lot smaller than Bacon is. And her name is Pickles. And she's black and white. And she is the cutest damn pig I think I've ever seen in my life. Bacon still hates his life, but that's okay. He's going to start loving it.
I hope Bacon's got to straighten up before he's Bacon.
That's right.
Hey, Tammy, Cassandra, we love you too. I don't know if I already said that. Who was mean to me? I don't know if anybody, I don't know. If people was mean to me today, luckily, I didn't see it because I was at work and, you know, Mariska.
Yeah, nobody's been mean. It's just, it's gotten so ridiculous that it's no fun anymore. I mean, that's why I don't hardly do anything on YouTube anymore for that reason. Like the little piggies.
Look, I said, hey, Skeeter said, hey, Randy and Beehive.
Hey, Skeeter. I think I tried to call him Hamlet. I tried for like 2 days to call him Hamlet, and Bacon has just stuck. Hey, Steph. Hey, Sandy.
Thanks.
So now I call him Bacon Bitch. That's why he hates me.
Take a chick. We love you too. Exactly. It's not
He
funny.
hates his wife. He hates his owner. Shh. Why have y'all got to argue while I'm on live stream? None of that's necessary. None of that. Y'all, I just got permission to do this, but y'all know Just Nikki. She's in the chats a lot. She lost her mom this morning. Yeah. And she was put on hospice last night, and I'm sure they weren't expecting it to happen that fast. And she was there with her mom and her kids and her husband. And so just if send good prayers, good vibes, whatever y'all believe in. She's absolutely devastated and lost. I can't imagine. So
painful. I hate to hear that. I'm sorry. Nick, if you say this, I'm very sorry for your loss. You don't know what to say to stuff like that.
It's so sad. I've got my mom here, and
Ricky, I'm not sure where I stand with Mr. Boots. I've never seen him come into any of my streams or speak to me or even respond to me whatsoever. So
yeah, I don't know him either. I've seen him in a couple of streams, but I've never spoke to him. Lori D, that is it. I wish we could. It's so hard. But one of the things we want to talk about was this doxing crap and when it goes too far. And why is it? Hang on. That girl got to get some chapstick on. Why is it okay for people to think that it's okay to put our personal business out there just because we choose to be on YouTube? Why is it okay that somebody looks into the taxes that my body shop has paid or not paid? Why is it okay that somebody called the Department of Revenue on my shop? Why is it okay that somebody is trying to dox Katie's dad and other family members? Why is it okay that people think that they can pull a fucking background check on everybody and get away with it? I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Now I'm getting riled up again. I tried to calm down before I came on, but I would never do that to somebody. I would never put somebody's personal information out there and think that that was okay for me to do. It's not okay. If I put it out there, that's for me to put it out there. It's not for you to put it out there. Anyway, why do my dogs do that? Karma!
Here's the thing is, it's way too far. And, not only are people on YouTube getting doxxed, people that's not even on YouTube are getting accused of being some people on YouTube. This is nuts. And if you can't see that, you've went too far, and you really do need to unplug. When it goes as far as it's went, all this bullshit lately, unplug. Take a break.
Right. Exactly. And, I don't know what all went down this weekend because I was busy, mother-in-law duty. We were busy at the shop. Yes, I've heard, what has gone down, but until I see it myself, I'm not going to comment. Katie knows how I feel about what was said. That's between me and Katie. I can talk to her like a kid of mine because I'm old enough to be her mom, and she respects me that way. But the shit that's being done to her family right now, just because of something she said, is absolute bullshit. Things that are done to my husband's business because of something I've said is absolute bullshit.
Exactly.
Hey, Tia.
Exactly.
And it should never go this far. People sitting up all high and mighty like they had never done a fucking thing wrong. Let me tell you something. I didn't choose it. Goddamn sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm mad. This whole addiction shit pisses me off too. I didn't decide to wake up at 31 and decide to be a drug addict. I didn't decide that. And I hope like hell you don't wake up that way one day. And I hope like hell your kids don't decide at 30, 35, 40 years old to become a drug addict. That wasn't my choice in life, and it sure as hell wasn't my mama's choice. And this junkie shit, no, I didn't get to weigh in on that, but fuck you. Fuck you and your goddamn junkie shit. I hope and pray you don't end up like me. Woo! I feel better now, girls.
Let it out, baby. There's my baby.
I mean, I have been so angry over that for so long. Do you really think that I woke up one day and said, yeah, I'm gonna be a drug addict? Fuck yeah, that's my claim to fame. I'm gonna be a junkie. Hell yeah. No, I didn't do that. Fuck no, I didn't do that. Damn, the thing about it is where I was and where I am now is night and day. Night and day. And I am not ashamed of it. I will never be ashamed of that. I am where I am now because of what I've been through. And it's sad that some people cannot see that. It is sad. It's also sad, this is another thing on my little list of things to say, that people think it's cute to get on somebody else's live stream. Let me read them to you. Just let me read you these little clips of the things that people said.
Thank you, Mom.
Ron, get me a plane ticket. I'll fuck her up on sight. That's cool. The next one. Yappa looks like she has Down syndrome. Let that sink in. Anybody that knows anybody, especially a child with Down syndrome, and then for somebody to say that like that's a bad thing, fuck you. Number 3.
Hold on. Tatted T's in here. Don't he co-sign the bullshit that is said?
I don't know what he's co-signed. I don't know what he's co-signed, to be honest.
Okay.
But if you're co-signing it, it's bullshit. The next one, number 3. Hey, MFW. This is the shittiest one. No, it gets shittier. It gets shittier. Hey, MFW. Your daddy seems mentally challenged, bitch. This is the worst one. Number 4. He looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. And that was all okay to say about somebody's father that's not on damn YouTube. That was okay to say.
That's okay. It's okay to say that. But
it's okay,
what people
you probably don't. If you can stay out of it, it's best to stay out of it, because I'm telling you, YouTube is a very sad, pathetic place right now.
Over. Get Alicia out of here now. Block her. I don't want her in here. I've seen her starting too much shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't want to hear.
She'll be talking about us next. We jumped on her because that's all she's been talking about, Katie. And then for the last 3 days.
I'm not jumping on you. I'm asking you to leave the live stream, Alicia, because you go around stirring up stuff from chat to chat, and it's not right. You just can't do that. You're not going to be able to do that to me. You're not going to do it to me.
Tiffany just said it right there. She said, no one knows someone else's struggles until they do. And that is so true. I can
let her stay. Go ahead.
I can guarantee you that my mom had no plans on her middle child becoming a drug addict. I can assure you of that. My husband of 11 years at that time had no plan on his wife becoming a drug addict at that time. And these do-gooders that act like they're too fucking good and better than, you can get off opiates with no treatment. Good fucking for you. I couldn't. Randy could. I couldn't. There's not a damn difference between me and Randy either.
Oh,
we're both at it.
That's right. Use the same. We're exactly the same. Exactly the same.
I'm so...
No, it's not that.
I mean,
I know. I'm not asking anybody to choose sides. I'm just saying, if you're in a chat, don't cheer it on. Just don't cheer it on. I wouldn't want anybody taking sides.
And you shouldn't take sides, but you should know all the facts. Because let me tell you something. I could stand up here right now or sit down on my fat ass like I am doing and tell y'all, guess what? Randy relapsed. Ain't a bit of truth to my story, but y'all would believe me, wouldn't you? Because I said it.
Yep.
When y'all go in these streams and you co-sign, thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. Good for you, Judy. Good for you, baby. When you are agreeing with everything that is said, when you don't know all the sides and you're saying such nasty, vile things like that I just read off. And that was just one of many things that were said. One of many. That was just what I caught. It is disgusting. And it disgusts me that people think they are so holier than thou. And now there's a new little thing. It got sent to me, making fun of kids of addicts. Really? We're going to go there now? One of these days, my kid, who were old enough to know their mother was a drug addict, they also went to children's of alcoholic meetings on every Sunday night. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Helen. They also went, hey, Tammy, I didn't see you come in, babe. Deborah. They would go to meetings too. They know very well what went on with their mother. They had to do homework when I was able to come home on the weekends, which I only came home 3 times in 4 months. And I was just in Memphis, right across the state line. And they had homework to do along with my, sorry, Yabba.
Did you get my text? Go ahead.
And I ain't got your number 8 in your circle, so I can't text shit to you.
I can't text her. I'm blocked. I text
that's
her.
Right. That's right. We're losers anyway. So anyway, she's fixing to flip us off. But one of these days, my kids will be able, as adults now, 23 and 25, will be able to tell you how they were affected by my addiction. So all you fools out there that think we are just, there are some parents that are just horrible to their kids on drugs. Absolutely. I wasn't a good parent on drugs. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm night and day different. But y'all that sit back there on your damn high mighty pedestal like you can't be touched, somebody's going to knock you off that pedestal. And it may not be a person. It may just be a drug. You just never know. You just never know.
No, you don't. And to set up, and I can't see, but I've been told what's being said and what's being tweeted about junkies and addicts and this and that. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Say what you got to say. Say it to me. And I want them to get educated about, but I know they're not going to, because everybody wants to judge and say this and say that.
Right.
About the dachshund thing. Okay, people don't like what Katie said. People don't like it. Okay, got it. Does that mean that her daddy should be drug into it? Tell us in chat. Some of y'all, I guarantee, don't like what Katie said. But does that mean her daddy and her family needs to be put at risk? Does that mean that her family needs to be put at risk and made fun of because she said something that people don't like?
Exactly. And that's the part where it's gone too far. Even if she chooses to put her stuff out there, that's one thing. Her dad's been in maybe a couple of videos, and I think only one that you can even see the side of his face. He's not in a lot of videos. He's just not. And he didn't sign up for this. Same way B-Dub didn't sign up for this. Same way my girls didn't sign up for this. They didn't sign up for this gig. I did. If you want to come at me, come at me. Leave my family out of it. Same way with Katie. Leave her family out of it. It's not fair. It is not fair. Absolutely, Sesame. Before you do something, think about would you want it done to you, or would you want it done to your family? Before you decide to do that crap, or even type something out, would you want that said back to you? Would that feel good to you? To tell you that your daddy looks like he is mentally challenged. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Oh,
and you know who
how about
said it. You know who said it.
Or saying your mama didn't want you, so they drank themselves to death. What? You
All
know
too
what?
far.
That's too far. My mom killed herself. She had 2 babies, a 4-year-old, well, I guess a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. I already deal with that way of thinking. You know, that's just, and I'm not looking for pity. I'm just saying that is, you know, you already deal with that shit. And then to have it thrown in your face, oh, your mama drank herself to death. That's not even, that should not be on YouTube.
No, it shouldn't.
Your mind shouldn't work that way.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Right.
Why does your mind go there? I agree, Teresa. Both sides have gone too far.
Yes,
they have absolutely. And no, I'm not co-signing what Katie said or did. I don't know exactly what was said, but let me give you an example of this. I've got 2 granddaughters that are not my granddaughters, but every fiber in my being treats them no different than I treat my blood grandbaby. No different. Will I be in the obituary when if something ever happens, God fucking forbid? No, I won't. That doesn't make me any less of a grandparent. I'll say that. I won't ever, ever agree with going after anybody's kids. I think it was the parenting, not the child, though, from my understanding. So I just think, I just think, yes, will it all fade away and pass over, and then we'll be on to a whole new battle? Absolutely. But right now, people's families are being attacked that have nothing to do with any of this.
Embry Rose, thank you. Everybody hashtag Embry. Thank you.
That's so sweet. Good for you. That's so sweet. And don't, and then own your shit. Own what you've done. Absolutely. Don't play the victim. Own your shit and move on.
Yes.
But if you put it publicly, be expected to answer the questions publicly.
That's exactly, it's like, what, let's say, because my kids get brought up, oh, people just think they get trolls. You just think you get trolls. If you have a troll that says, will your child die by this time? Then you've had a troll. Or when your grandbaby's face pops up or your nanny's face pops up, then you've had a troll. Thank you. And my address was put out months back. So now I'm just like, here it is.
Right.
But it's just so far, and I forgot what I was going to say because I got Kit Kat. Can somebody fill Kit Kat in? We're just going over when you come to the internet to collect money, expect questions to be asked no matter. And that's very true. We've seen that go downhill for everybody. For everybody. I shared a GoFundMe yesterday from a friend that wants to go on a mission, a Christian mission. I went blank as crap. That I'll stand behind. That. But people look into stuff, and that is just the nature of the beast. That's what people do because how many times have we been burnt?
Right.
I'm not judging. Let me say, I would be a shit friend if I let Katie sit there and take all the shit.
Right.
And didn't stand up for my friend because she has absolutely, y'all say what you want to, she has absolutely stood up for me. Absolutely. I've heard her say, don't go after Randall, when it was my fault.
Right. Well, and the thing, I truly know, well, I feel like I do, know Katie's heart. And I can assure you without one question, B-Dub could absolutely answer this too, even though he's not here. I was just like Katie when I was 30 years old. just like her. And as I've gotten older, you know, obviously things have changed. I choose my words more wisely. It's just about growth and change. Katie tells it like it is. She doesn't sugarcoat it. That's the only difference. But 99.9% of the time, she says exactly what everybody else is thinking. And my thing is, if you hate her so bad, if you just cannot stand her name coming out, why the hell do you watch every move she makes? I don't understand it. I don't get it. You know, it's no different than us with TT. I don't watch TT. I want y'all to see this cat is fixing to come over here and beat on these blinds. Y'all look, this is how he tells me he needs to go out. That's my senior citizen cat. Can y'all see him? He's fixing to beat on the blinds. That's how he tells me he needs to go out. He's fixing. He's the smartest damn cat, y'all. His ass is fixing.
Y'all will see me stop and watch my words. I try to watch my words because I know me, and if I hurt somebody, I immediately want to, not immediately, it might take me a day, but I want to apologize. But you know who don't do that is most people. I have been drugged and hurt on this platform. I've gotten no apologies that I remember. None.
And God forbid Katie feel bad and want to apologize. God forbid all hell breaks loose then, because then, oh, she's just looking for sympathy. Really? But it's okay for other people to do it. It's okay for other people to do it, but she can't do it. Gotcha.
She can't.
Gotcha. I'm learning these rules. I'm learning these rules as I go along with you.
Yeah. And here's the thing. This is what my thought was this morning driving to work. And I was going to call you when I got off work to see if you wanted to go live. And I'm glad that you got in touch with me. Because I want to talk about when you hate somebody so much, they could cure cancer and you'd be like, that bitch had the cure all along.
Yeah.
I mean, there would be no pleasing, no being. It's just like going live and getting 6 thumbs down before you even start. That's how much people hate people. That's how dumb people are. You don't know what we're going to talk about. You don't know what we're going to do. You don't know what we're going to show, but you hate me so much, you're going to already dislike whatever the hell I'm going to say.
Exactly.
And that's
exactly.
It could be.
I don't get that. People sit around, and I do. I honestly do. And I've said this. I know Randy's heard me say it a dozen times. Uber's heard me say it a dozen times. Surviving cancer has changed me.
Yes.
If you don't like me being a bitch, I'm sorry. But I will no longer sit back and just let shit happen. I'm not going to do it. Am I going to be hell on wheels? No, that ain't me. That ain't my heart.
Yes, it is.
But poor Randy has to listen to it, though.
I don't know.
But I didn't get the name B for the hell of it. That's for sure.
It's not a honeybee. It's not.
It's not a honeybee.
But the thing is this, like, I wasn't agreeing with the fact that it was even brought up. That wasn't good enough. Was that good enough? No, it wasn't good enough. But because I didn't shame her and put her down, I'm a bad person. I'm bad.
Right. Yours truly. It
right,
is. Yeah. It will change you. It'll change the way your outlook. It'll change the way you go day to day. B's been taken advantage of. Big point right there. And why you have to ask questions. I don't know who that was to. I do. I do believe that. And for so long, in my thought, I didn't want to get in the middle of anything. And I don't feel like I'm getting in the middle of anything now. I'm talking about what has been done to me personally, having the Department of Revenue called on your business. Thank you. They owed us $18,000. We were waiting on that check for about 6 months. Appreciate you. It finally came. You stupid bitch.
Kim, I think I accepted your friend request today, if that's what the question was.
I mean, people are so stupid.
Yours truly. See, they are, and they're cruel. And, you know, I'm not. The thing is.
I will, Tammy. Yeah, I'll be around all day. I'll be at the shop, but yeah, I'll be around. You can DM me.
It doesn't matter what she's going to get scrutiny. The truth is, I don't agree with anything like that being brought up from anybody. And if y'all don't think that my kids get talked about daily, hey, I've put it out there. But y'all don't hear me telling about my kids now because look what happens. Look.
I mean, we're afraid to talk about anything personal because it's going to get twisted and changed, and it's sad. It's sad that it's gone to the point that it's gone to, that Randy and I used to stream 3-4 nights a week. Now once a month, for me anyway.
And I miss it. I miss I miss laughing. I miss the fun that all of us have. I miss it so bad. But then there's a part of me that don't even want to make a video now because I know what's going to happen. And I know if I stream what's going to happen, what people are going to say, what people are going to question, this, that. We're sick of it. And I'll tell you something else I don't agree with is flagging videos. I know for a fact, well, I know Katie didn't flag any videos. Don't flag freaking videos. And if you suggest for people to mass flag, you should be booted off YouTube. Period.
Thank you, Kim. And I don't even know what the hell mass flag means. If somebody told me to mass flag, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. That's just honest. I don't know what mass flag means. I ain't never mass flag. I don't even know.
I think whatever. It means, listen.
I don't get into all that craziness.
I think mass flag is like a mass of people flagging one video, ain't it?
Well, that's what it sounds like. So when people like if I say go mass flag Randy's stream from 2 weeks ago, I expect the people that follow me to do that. And they do it. Every
stream, I have to fight YouTube to get it monetized. Just so everybody knows. Yes.
Wow. Probably because my stream.
No.
We're making them 18 and above because my mouth. I told y'all my mouth overruns my whatever. My ass.
So far, I've always won the appeals, but it's a rotten thing to do.
That's the best name ever.
What?
Cheeseburger money, honey. All one word.
I missed it.
That's the best.
Something else.
That's the best name ever. Best name ever.
Thank you, Dundee. What is doxing? Doxing is putting out any personal information that you don't want out there. It is nobody else's right to put out, whether or not anything at all. Katie had to change her phone number. Are you kidding me?
She's had for 12 years. Had to change her number yesterday. And let me tell you something. It's none of y'all's business, or anybody's business for that matter, how my bills get paid. Unless I get on here asking for money. See the difference? It's nobody's business what my husband does for a living or doesn't do for a living. It's nobody's business if I have my nursing license or I don't have my nursing license.
No, it's not.
Nobody's business. It's my business. I'm a kept woman, as my husband says. And that's the way it is. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
And I am a woman.
It ain't nobody's business if I'm a stripper. I can tell y'all I'm a stripper. How would y'all like that? I'm a big girl club stripper. Damn it. That's how I make my money.
She strips for me and I mail her money.
Y'all just think I'm the one with the money. Randy really has all the money, and we do private strip-a-thons, and she sends me all the money. That's the truth. You can take it to the bank, damn it, because I said it. Oh, wait. Somebody celebrating baby boy's birthday. Hang on a minute. What'd she say? Baby, I saw baby boy. I had to read it. Just got home from celebrating my baby boy's birthday. He's 14. Happy birthday, baby boy.
Make it rain,
Willow
Mama.
says, baby boy, happy birthday. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia's a stripper, too. We strip in the same club.
That's
She's
right.
on the
That's
skinny
right.
pole. I'm on the big girl pole.
Y'all
Surely
see,
is. Surely
y'all
is.
busting out them big $5 super chats. I think that Ron.
Woo, y'all just say my knees are bad from sitting on my butt.
No,
Mm-hmm.
didn't agree
Come
with
on,
it.
Bash.
And nobody.
Come on, honey. You can join the club, baby.
And shame on anybody that thinks that I would ever talk about a child. I would never talk about anybody's child, but I also would talk about anybody's sisters, brothers, family members. Would never say somebody's father looked like they had Down syndrome or looked like they were ready to die, looked like they were sick. I would not hurt people on purpose. That's the difference in people that get on here and say junkies. And no,
Big girl dancer too. Where can I get an app?
I don't care that he blocked me. I don't care. Here's the thing. When you go tit for tat, it never ends well. I'll say this till the end of time. That's why it goes tit tat, tit tat, tit. It don't go up, it goes down, because the more you tit, the more somebody's gonna tat, and it's gonna go below the belt. That's
every single time.
Every time.
Thank you, 420. I am well kept. He keeps me well. I love my man.
We love you.
He probably wants me to get out and do something.
People understand
that. That's right, Cynthia. Damn it. That's right.
Now,
we love you.
If Yaba doesn't unblock my phone number, I'm coming to her house like a crazy.
I'm sick of Yaba. I'm not in her circle, so she can fuck right off. Janet wants tickets to the strip show. Coming soon, baby girl. Coming soon.
Something. They are so boobalicious. It's just like shake them, baby. Shake them.
No kidding. No. You know what my oldest daughter said yesterday? She's got 1 year nursing school, and she was talking about the pay that she'll be making. She said, let me tell you one thing. If I ain't making at least, so much an hour, I'm just going to strip. Now, her little ass can strip because she's got the perfect body. Now, my big girl, they would throw me off the stage. I'm just saying. But, big girls need love too. Big girls need love too. Just saying.
I love you. But I love you. You're not big, but I love you.
Yeah, and everybody subbed to each other in here. Who said, no, I said I was, Mordecai. I said it ain't nobody's business where I get my money, who bought my Mercedes, who bought my Yeezys that Randy likes to make fun of. It ain't nobody's business. I could have got it from stripping.
The fact that she has
could have got it from stripping. Ain't nobody's business.
Almost makes me want to not be her friend. That just almost pushed me over. Please quit telling people that you have Yeezys. Please.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever bought in my entire life, y'all. But I love them. They're comfortable. What can I say?
Yeah, but she has 2 pairs of Yeezys, and I guarantee you, behind my back, she's ordered that last pair. Did you, B?
I got the zebra pair. I want the rainbow pair. Billy won't get me allowance.
Thank you, $2. Thank you, everybody. Hashtag Timothy. Yeah, but she has 2
Thank you, Timothy.
pairs of Yeezys. You take a picture of the shoes in her closet, and it is like a shoe store. It is like heaven. Look, she's a motherfucker, baby.
So embarrassed. Oh, look how red my face is. I'm dying. Y'all, that is my guilt. Shoes are my guilty pleasure. It is pathetic. The amount I have given 2 different people, probably at least, how many flip-flops did I give you? 25, 30 pair? And I bet you I've got 100 pair of flip-flops, at least 100 pair of flip-flops in my closet. It's that stripper money got me there. Sure did. Ain't no shame in my game.
She's crazy. I love her. That's why when she goes to one of her episodes, that's what I'm going to call her now. I'm just like,
she knows to stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. 3rd week of every month. And I don't have periods. So, but it's like I have one. I had horrible, it's like a premenstrual. My name is Honey Bee. Honey Bee is my stage name. Surely is.
They said it should be easy. Be easy.
It should be Booby. Booby.
Oh, some red bottoms, red soles. That would be. Oh, I saw that there. When I see a man wearing red bottoms, I'm like, you're sick.
I did buy a. I'm not even going to say it because y'all will make fun of me.
Oh, that's a lie.
What is that? When the spirit box thing, it was sickening. What was that? And that's another thing too. When y'all are in a chat, don't believe everything that people come in and say, especially if it's somebody that, you know, not a regular. You know what I'm talking about? 90% of y'all are in our streams all the time. If some crazy name comes in and says, just like the rumor that I died or I was in ICU dying or something, Katie called me in a panic. Randy calls me in a panic. I don't know how many DMs I got.
Right.
Thinking that I was dead. Yeah. Katie calls me, are you dead? No. Crazy. But
people want to tell the truth because a lie. People want to believe the bad stuff. They absolutely want to believe the bad stuff, and that's the truth with YouTube and the everyday world. They don't want like people to be happy.
They do. Damn it.
They want to hear that people are fighting and their marriage is in trouble. That's what they want to hear. They want owe taxes, and I do. Go ahead and Google me. Yes, I do.
That's right. You want to know how many liens we had on our home before we paid them off? We had 6 liens on this home right here. You know why? Because we refused to pay the damn homeowners association because it's bullshit. Damn it. Sure did, but we had to pay it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
$5,000 worth. We had to pay it. But no, and they put a lien on it I guess it had to have been 12 years. It had to have been 12 years worth because we had 6 liens. Anyway, we had to owe a lot of money because my husband refused to pay that. So I saw screenshots of them talking, laughing about how Ron's son died and saying, oh, I didn't get to see it.
It's a lie.
That's a lie.
No.
If you saw screenshots, then put them on Twitter and let me see it because I don't believe that for 1 second. And let me tell you something. I know for a fact, I talked to Katie on the phone for a long time today, and that is not at all. Even if somebody took it that way, that wasn't at all how she was saying it. Not at all how she was saying it. She was defending a lady that somebody came after her about her parenting. I'm not going to judge her for parenting because I know I've lost my temper with mine many a time, more times than I care to count. If there's a perfect parent in here, put your hand up, baby, so I can praise your ass because I am far from perfect. I lose my temper to this day, and my kids are grown out of the home with their own homes.
I made a video one day. I was so mad at Timber. I mean, I was so mad. I'm like, she is not going to disrespect me. You know, I was just mad. And I think a car hit me on the same day, whatever happened. But show me the perfect parent. And like I said, you can take 5 minutes out of every day of your life and film it.
Yeah, it's easy to take a snapshot because let me tell you, the way me and my husband talk to each other, Randy's heard it, Katie's heard it, Uber's heard it. I tell him to fuck off at least how many times a day? 10? But that he and I are just joking back and forth. If we set up a camera, y'all would be dying laughing at the way me and him talk to each other and the way he does me. And it's just because we're best friends on top of everything else. But people would love to know that me and my husband were arguing or fussing or fighting. Why? Yeah. Why do people like to see people fall so much?
Because people don't like to see people happy. I am telling you, we are not in that category, and we don't fit in that mold. I'm not gonna sit there and take pleasure out of somebody being in need. I'm not. And let me tell you something. I ain't even gonna say it, but if you need help, you need help. But then admit that you asked for help, and when you get, then shut up and sit down.
That's the thing. We never know what can happen. Anybody can fall. Anybody can lose their job. Anybody can be. Let me tell y'all a little story real quick. We have a customer that has become a very, very good friend of mine. She is a breast cancer survivor. This lady, if there is anybody that should give up on life, it is this lady. And I look up to her like nobody else. 10 years ago, her husband, she wasn't working. She stayed home with her kids. She's got one daughter that's in 11th grade. So she's 16? So she was 6 years old. Anyway, she was staying at home, being a stay-at-home mom, helping him with his business. A drunk driver T-bones him. He was going through an intersection on his way home. He has a severe brain injury, has never worked a day since then. She has since, and it's giving me chills talking about it. The story gets worse, y'all. It gets much worse. Then she gets breast cancer and survives breast cancer. Never once complaining one time. Then March of 2016, her 25-year-old son gets hit over the head with a bottle in a bar, and it was brain dead, donated his organs, and she had to bury her son.
Oh, no.
That's life, y'all. That is life. And you know what that lady does to me? She calls me to see if there is anything she can do for me. That's the kind of people I want in my life. Not these petty bitches that are looking for anything and everything they can dig up on me, on my family.
Amen.
I mean, that is real fucking life. And that happened to one lady. There's no way I could continue on, but she's got 2 other kids that she has to live for. She is now fighting for visitation of the son that passed away, fighting for visitation for his son, who is, well, my grandbaby's age 2 years old. And y'all notice I don't ever say my grandbaby's name. You wonder why. Can't even say her name. I don't know that anybody's ever heard me say her name. Y'all have never heard me say my husband's real name. Never said it. It's pathetic is what it is. It is pathetic.
Unfortunately, you know, I've made the mistake of using my real name, Jimmy. I mean, come on. But that's the thing is, I've seen stuff said about Jim. I've never brought it up. What's been said, whatever. Yeah, never tell. She knows that. We've learned the hard way.
Yeah, and that's honestly, I said, you know, the reason I changed my name on Twitter, because I was coming back 2018 as the real me, B is for bitch. But that's partly true. The other part is it had my real name on it. And it had been up there since I started the account, March or April of last year, whenever it was. And people are so petty, so pathetic that they would have, you know, they have the potential to do something with it. And it's a hard, too long. And my husband has worked too hard, too long to get us where we are. We haven't always been this financially secure. We haven't always been this lucky or blessed. But we worked hard for where we are.
Oh, we'd love to meet you in person too. She's very smart to use.
Okay, Carrie.
Absolutely smart to use a different name, because what's went on is it's freaking crazy. It is. And I know that Katie knows a lot of people's information. She don't put it out there. Why should hers get put out there? Why should anybody's get put out there? Please tell me why. Yeah, if you don't work for what you have, you don't own anything. That's just how I feel.
Hang on, let me look on.
Hey, Mama Beth. Yeah, you do, Kimberly. I don't know who all put it out there. I don't know, but I know that it's happened, and she's had to even change her number, and it's crazy. It's went too far. We should not have to, because we chose to live on. Chose to get on YouTube. We're supposed to. Our whole family's supposed to suffer. Have to worry about jobs. People coming to our jobs. People looking up to see how much our house is worth. How much taxes we owe. How. That's crazy.
Y'all.
What's wrong? I'm sorry. What's wrong, B?
Hang on, let me send this. Hang on.
You're right, Teresa.
Let me get this. Let me screenshot this and send it. Hang on. I don't want to say anything just yet. Woo! Craziness. People are crazy. And this is true.
Did you send it? Did you text it to me?
No. I'm fixing to get upset. I think I'm fixing to lose it. Who does this kind of shit?
What is it? Wait a minute, y'all.
It's somebody fucking with me. It wasn't just Nikki's mom, but somebody texted me and said that was her number. And she's I sent her all the screenshots of the text messages. That is so fucking sick. Say, this is the shit right here that happens. This is the shit right here that happens. Why would somebody pick on her to get me to say that her mom died?
Oh, thank you, everybody. Hashtag. So who told you she died? I don't understand. I'm confused.
It was a number that said that was her and asked for me to pray for her mom. I said, absolutely. And then said that, well, I mean, I can read you the text messages that they came through.
Yeah, but Yeba's lost. Okay. In the beginning, it was told that just Nikki lost her mom today. Somebody texted B, said they were Nikki. And now she's getting text saying.
But it's somebody that knows a little bit about. I didn't think she was married. And that's why I said when they said, passed with my hubby and my 3 girls, I was like, she only has a little girl and a little boy. So, but but that's what it said. It said, mom passed away this morning holding my hand. That's the, let me cover up this. Fuck.
I wonder, do I have her blocked if she's trying to come in? Or, well, she hasn't messaged me on Twitter. I don't know if she can. This is crazy. See?
That is insane. I'm trying to go back through them. Anyway, it wasn't just Nikki, and I'll straighten it out when I get off live, because obviously I've gotten something. But this is the shit that it goes to when people start digging into other people's personal life and shit like that. Shit gets fucked up. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's a sick person.
And who has your number?
Oh God, so many people.
See, that's why now we're cautious of giving numbers out. Right, Mama Bear, it's cruel. Let me just say, I just got a message from Tatted T. He just, he don't pick sides. He don't want in the drama. I'm sorry that I even said his name or said anything like that. So just let me put that out there.
Crazy.
Why doesn't she text back and ask who it is? Maybe wrong number. That would know Nikki's
name. Her phone's out of service. But it's not Nikki. It's not Nikki.
Well, but I'm just saying, if he don't want in the drama, time will tell about watching what people say, what they co-sign, what they do. That's what I'm watching.
I like Tatted too. I think he's a good guy. My thing is when people's true colors always end up showing, where, everybody's concerned. But when somebody that you 100% of your being support is giving out private information, calling people's dads horrible names, if you think for 1 second that person won't turn and do it on you, you better wake up. You better wake the fuck up, because they'll do it in New York instant. When I kept being asked for my screenshots of the information that I received for the lies that were being told, I never showed them. I'd never done that, and I'm not going to start today. You either believe me or you don't, but that's all that I needed. It's not Nikki, it's Angela. But
oh, Sam Lee, we like a little drama in our old lives. That's where old ladies. Yeah, I'm not here to bash him. I'm not going to bash him. Everybody loves somebody.
Here's another one that I just got.
Too. Everybody loves somebody. What?
Why would Takedown Man put on Twitter, I think I must be blocked or something about another person's son putting their information out there? That's no different. You're no better than what was done to you. So why do y'all do that shit? That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Families be out of it. They're not on YouTube. Keep them out of it. I don't give a shit who they are and how bad you hate them. Leave them the fuck alone if you hate them that bad. Damn. I mean, that shit drives me insane. Why do people do that? Why do you have to go after somebody's family? Damn. I just can't get past that. You know what? I hate somebody, and I hate to hate. I hate to hate. But guess what I did? I quit watching her crazy ass. I quit keeping up with her crazy ass. And I did something legally that I had to do to stop her crazy ass.
I just got lost. Hey, somebody messaged you, and I'm sorry. What it said? What?
Yeah, something was put on Twitter about Pam from Shoot the Shit about one of her family members by Takedown Man. Why Why are you stooping to that level talking about her son because you hate them so bad? That's not okay. That's not okay. It is no different than if somebody put something out there about my husband or my son-in-law or my mom. They have nothing to do with YouTube. I could tell you all that my husband was a damn CIA president. Ain't none of your business if it is. Ain't none of your damn business what he does.
He might be.
He might be, damn it. You don't know. Hell. But you see what I'm saying? Why is it so important to be right?
But here's the thing, Katie. You can not like somebody, but that doesn't mean you have to talk about what B is saying is true. You don't have to put out family's information.
That's exactly right. It's no different than us talking about you, Katie, the people that hate you or hate me or hate Randy. It's not fair for them to go after our family.
Mm-mm.
If we want to put it out there, that's for us to put out there. But to go after somebody's family is not fair. I don't give a shit who you are. But if you hate that person so bad, walk the fuck away.
Right. I don't watch.
Well, DeCara, you calm down, and I'm not trying to be ugly to you, but you calm down if this was done to you. Let the Department of Revenue be called on your business. And then you can tell me how calm you are, Sugar Lump.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all have ever seen me like this. I don't know that I've ever been like this on here. But this shit makes me insane. It is not fair for families to be drug into this.
No.
It is not fair. Never retract what you mean to please. Huh. And you know, too, something I think when you say something when you're mad.
Yeah, Katie,
Nine times out of 10,
yes.
Called the Department of Revenue on the shop. Make sure we paid our taxes. I said, thank you, because we were waiting on that big check. Show was that where we overpaid. You stupid bitch.
Okay, John. Yeah, she got back money. Old Randy here won't get back money. So everybody's celebrating, talking about their income tax and their little earned income credit. And here's me with my little pissy burger job, gonna have to pay in.
No, but that was overpayment from employee taxes. And,
yeah,
you know, when you decide that you're going to pull your big girl panties up and start anything that is outside of YouTube bullshit should be left outside of YouTube, period.
But like somebody just said, when you go low, somebody's going to go lower. And this is what I've always told my kids. I gave this advice to Trisha once. Somebody got to be the bigger person in things. And when you go low, somebody's always going to go lower. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Yeah, we all like a little drama. Abso-freaking-lutely. But not when it involves your real life, your kids. When they tell where your kids work, it ain't nobody's that damn business where anybody's kids work. I don't care who. I don't care who it is.
Right.
There's people I don't like.
And it
She
shouldn't
not take my advice. I don't know. Go ahead. Nobody takes my advice, but I'm telling y'all, it ain't nobody. Look, I'm sure, Katie, I'm sure, but you know what? It still don't make it right. It don't make it right. Maybe it was bound to happen. It don't make it right. You should not bring that. You know what? She loves her kids the same way I love mine. Somebody starts talking about my kids, I'm gonna be a fighting bitch. You best believe it.
You best believe it. And I don't care. I could tell y'all that my youngest one owns her own Uber business. Hell, I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to mind. And y'all wouldn't know the damn difference. You see what I'm saying? But because she's not on here, why is it fair for y'all to question it? If I said it, I said it. But it just needs to stop once it goes past us.
Silver, we love you, but B is healthy. She is healthy as can be now, and the real B, y'all are making her.
Isn't that the truth? Thank you, Silver Fox. I'm actually pretty calm, but I get worked up though. When I believe in something wholeheartedly, I get worked up. I get real worked up. The whole being so judgmental against drug addicts, I get fighting mad about that.
Yes,
I get fighting mad.
Me too.
And because that's not anything that I chose to do, and I choose to relapse. If I relapse, that's a choice because I know I'm an addict. But I didn't wake up one day and decide I was going to do that. But they are psychos, and it's sad that it has it's come to this point. My husband tried to warn me. I can't remember what he said. Liars and something.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Nikki, I'm lost too with that stuff. I don't understand that. So go ahead.
I don't know. I just don't think that family should be brought into it.
I don't either.
You're excused, Uber, Bert. I don't get it.
Even like I said, that's just supposed to be their worst enemy, whatever. Okay, I've heard people use this term here on YouTube a lot. Yabba blocked you. I can't believe her. Who she blocked? Me? Probably. Is there anybody on YouTube that you would say that's my worst enemy?
And better than that, it's so easy. So easy. My husband says this on a daily basis. He says it is so easy for them to sit behind that computer, keyboard warriors. But would they ever step up to you and say that to your face? 9.5 times out of 10, they would never say it. They would never say the crap they say. You think that, what's her name? I ain't even gonna say her name because I don't want to strike it. Would step up to Katie and say, your dad looks like he has mental disabilities or whatever, mentally challenged. Do you really think she'd do that without getting the shit knocked out of her? Hell no, she wouldn't. And she knows she wouldn't. But it's easy to sit behind a computer while you got a whole chat room rooting your ass on.
Yep.
Easy to do that then.
Sitting there, oh yeah, you're right, he does, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say something about the little award ceremony. That could have been very funny. The awards, I don't think, were that bad. It was what she said about the people that was horrible. It was a low blow. It was uncalled for. And it was a whole room full of people, some of y'all in here, rooting her ass on.
And let me tell you right now, I'll tell y'all right now, me and B was texting each other. She don't like B. She don't. She's going to act like she likes B. She's talking mad crazy crap about B. B's got the screenshots, period. Here is the thing. B didn't get an award because she was afraid to give B an award. B kept saying, I wonder what my award's going to be. And I said, you won't get one. But I tell you what, walk up to me and give me a noodle. Want my address? We'll see how noodly I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm by no means a badass.
Thanks for coming in, babe. That's the part that kills me. So much talk. And all y'all see is what I allow y'all to see.
Yeah.
All everybody sees is what is allowed, to see. Don't worry about it, Steph. And that's the thing. Baja Rosie asked me
I do too.
a good question and said, y'all were friends. No, we were acquaintances. The 2 times that I talked to her on the phone was after she had done something to hurt me, and she had to explain, her whys, and to correct it, or what, however you want to. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but to change my mind, basically. And of course, I believed her. I didn't have a reason not to until I started getting the screenshots, and I was defending her venomously. Was I not? Even Randy didn't even tell me what was actually said until I was sitting there defending her. And Randy didn't want to tell me what was actually said because she didn't want to hurt my feelings. Until
I was told
I lost it. And I absolutely texted her and told her to get fucked. I absolutely did. Because I didn't want to have anything. I'm not two-faced. I'm not a backstabber. And I don't want to have anything to do with somebody that is. Nothing.
Yep.
And the funny thing is what she's saying about Randy is exactly what she said about me, about Katie. Well, that live stream was really about MFW, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to get drugged. Exact same thing she's talking about Randy being a noodle.
Doing. How many times have I done something that made Katie mad and stood up for whatever I thought? But she was afraid to get drugged, and that was her exact words. So, and I don't ask people to pick sides. It's not about picking sides. I think people should go in any chat they want. But when somebody's talking crazy, mad shit, and you're sitting there cheering it on, what's a noodle? It's I think like no backbone.
Wussy. Wussy. But you know what? Vagina. Y'all seen the True B? Y'all ain't seen Vagina yet. Vagina gonna roll up and teach Regina how to be a true noodle. Show Liz.
Why did Elliot get
I don't know what they said. Yeah. MFW for the win. She got 2 awards. And it could have been funny, but there was no reason to drag people in the process unless that was your whole point, and it was. But, this is the third community. Huh?
I'm sorry. Eliel was joking. Please untime her out, please.
Thank you, Sandy. Love you, babe. But my thing is, when this is your, what is it, third community, and you fought in every community, is that really what lights your life? I mean, is that what makes you feel good about yourself at the end of the day? That's right, Simply Twee. Roll up.
If I know that I've hurt somebody, I do not go to sleep well. Now, I know there's people out here that do. More power to you. More power to you. It's awful. They think I'm a puppet on a string. I tell Katie how I feel. I may not do it on YouTube publicly because I love her. But I'm not going to put out here if we're fighting. That's like fight. If me and Jim get into an argument, you think I'm going to come on YouTube and be like, me and my husband got to fight?
And if y'all think that I ain't cussed Katie's ass out for something, then y'all don't know me that well. Because I have, and she'll admit it. I've cussed Randy out too. If I love you, I'm going to cuss your ass out if you did something that I don't agree with.
Well, oh yeah. And B's the kind of friend that tells you exactly what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
That's exactly right. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good, better about yourself. But I'll definitely tell you the fucking truth. Thank you, Sandy. And sometimes the truth hurts, but you know what? What do I say all the time, Randy? Go on and say it for me.
If it hurts, you better
look at it. Because there may be some truth to it. And I would never, ever, ever intentionally mean to hurt anybody. Ever. That's not my end goal in game, in life.
That's right, Mama Bear.
That's right, Lacey, damn it. Be for president, damn it.
Lord help us know.
Be for president 2020. I'm going against Oprah. We'd be in a world of hurt. I don't know shit about politics. I always have to ask my husband.
What people they put down, and see, here's the thing is, I didn't want to get involved in the fight between this one and this one, the one that just happened, because I walked on both. Apparently, you can't tell the truth because you can't tell how you feel to one of them because boom, blocked. Told Katie, my friend, didn't get blocked, didn't get cussed out, didn't get nothing. But Katie has a personality. If people would get to know her. Timber heard 10 minutes of a live stream today, and she said she is so funny. I love her. That is the personality I like to be around. Somebody that's going to make me laugh, not somebody that's always there's something that's always wrong. Do you want to be woke up every morning with somebody that's freaking so sad that you also want to kill yourself rather than listen to them?
Exactly. And let me tell you something about Katie does the same thing that I do. She's not going to sugarcoat shit. She ain't going to tell you what you want to hear, but she's going to tell you what you need to hear. Good, bad, or indifferent, ugly, whatever. And people are not going to, everybody's not going to agree. And that's okay. But why get on here and talk about her dad, talk about her weight, talk about, what roommate does, talk about whatever the case may be. Why is that fair? It's not fair. That's right. Katie be my vice president. Hell yeah, we'll rule this country. That'd be scary. Y'all be scared. I promise y'all, because I don't know shit about politics. We'd be in a sad place.
And that's the thing, is sometimes we're all wrong. And if the person I really like the person, or I didn't really know her. The person that started the addiction crap, I liked her in a way. I thought, this is somebody that I would like to get to know. That was my train of thought. I would like to get to know her. Instead, block, don't come to me and talk to me. It was nothing. Just craziness. All you had to do, apologize, mean it, and learn about it. Don't just keep bashing and bashing.
Right.
You get freaking, it's one thing to get mad, but I was hurt and mad. And then I had no right to be, is what they were saying on Twitter. Addicts have to stick together, because if we don't stand up for us, ain't nobody else gonna damn do it.
That's right. Nobody knows what path we've walked except for another addict. Nobody knows. Our paths may be very different, but very much the same. We had the same goal, and that was to get fucked up. Different drug of choice, different amounts, different time frame, but still very much the same.
Goal is to stay alive.
Exactly.
Stay alive.
Exactly.
Because that's a disease that wants to kill you. It wants to kill you.
It's always laying and waiting. And like I told Randy one day, she had said something, and it was one of those days I had to tell her what she needed to hear instead of what she wanted to hear. I can't even remember what we were talking about that day, but I said, don't think for 1 second you ain't got another relapse in you, because you do. Everybody's got another relapse in them. It's your choice to take that. Right now, this very second, there is a bottle of pain pills right over there on that counter that are my husband's. that he got for, I think, a tooth or something. Never even taken one out of it. I've
Right.
never even picked the bottle up. I dusted around it, and that's honest to God truth. Today,
So Rosie,
that doesn't bother me. In the morning, my mouth may be watering for him. I never know. But today, I'm good with it. And I don't even know if he may have already taken them out of here. They may not even be over there anymore. But they were there for a long time. And it's not a test of me, but the trust is there now. It's been so many years that I know that his ass will open that bottle in a heartbeat and pill count. I know that. And the last thing I need today is for my husband to lose trust in me after all this time getting it back. Because it takes time to build that trust back up. Pain is horrible, and especially when you try to stay in recovery. It'd been easy.
Oh, I'm sorry, L-E-L. Am I saying it right? Is it Eli? It's a guy. I was calling her. Him and her.
We never know. Y'all, we're gonna have to start putting blue and pink bows on y'all, okay? We never know.
Amanda Love did not beg. She did not. I didn't see her beg. And people are so stuck on this. You can't live down what you do. You can't. It's Eli. You can't live down. So what?
I must have missed that.
I didn't see what hurting feelings on purpose. Everyone knows how to play nice, be decent. Oh, okay, yeah, but they got blocked. Don't worry about that, Amanda. People just want to hurt people. They just want to make you defend yourself. Don't defend yourself. You know you got this. You know.
Right. And, you know, in the beginning, when Randy and I first started talking about our addiction and all this stuff, gosh, dog, how many times were we told we were high? Or, man, B looked fucked up in that live stream. Did y'all see her?
Every stream.
Well,
every stream.
With 100% of my breathing ability, I can pee in a cup, and better than that, I can do a hair sample. And I can guarantee you there is nothing, zero, other than chemotherapy and prednisone in my system. Nothing. It's pathetic. Can you do that? Can you pee in a cup? Can you do a hair sample? Don't come at me just because I've owned my shit. YouTube can make you hate people. Absolutely, Mandy. I had never thought that before. And now when people come to me about starting a channel, I say, you just got to be careful, because it don't matter how honest you are, how sweet you are, how good you are. People are going to pick you apart, pick your family apart, and then pick you apart again.
Yep.
Because that's what some people do.
And if you are nice and decent, then you're fake, and they're going to wait for your weak moment where you get mad and say, I told you she was bad. I told you this. I said that. That's what happens. But
I'll tell you a secret about Katie. Katie didn't like me in the beginning. And you know why? Because she said she's just too good to be true. There ain't nobody like that that's got that kind of life and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I had her ass on speakerphone and had my husband telling her exactly. I thought, well, if she don't believe me, she'll believe him. But no, for real though, she thought, until she actually talked to me. And so it's easy to get, look at somebody from the exterior and think, there's no way they've got their shit together, or they're doing this or they're doing that. She didn't trust my ass. That's right. And it's easy to do that. But when you get to know somebody, and that's all I'm asking you, is don't judge a book by its cover. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody is going through shit. But damn, you know what? It'd have been easy for me for the last year to get on here, and poor pitiful me, I was going through cancer treatment. It'd have been easy for me to do that, but I didn't do it.
No.
I don't think I did it one time. Not one time. I would tell y'all if I felt bad, but I smiled through it and I got through it, and then I whined on the other end when I got off. Never use that as a crutch for me. Never.
Yeah, but same. Usually. Who would have thought? let's just take me and Mama Bear. Who would have ever thought we would have been friends? I can honestly say I like her a lot. She's my friend. And when people are mean to her, it enrages me. She can't go in a chat without somebody saying, "Shut up, Mama Bear." She tells whatever pops in her head comes out of her mouth, and she's going to type it. If you don't like what she says, don't acknowledge it, but don't put her down.
Right. She's somebody's mother. She's somebody's daughter, and she deserves respect like we all do. We all deserve a level of respect.
Absolutely. She deserves respect. There's a lot more to a person than what you know. There's a lot more to a lot of people than what you know. And I hate to sound but cliche, but everybody is going through something that you don't know about. Everybody is.
Kim, you're so sweet. I love you. No, I'm not.
Debbie.
I just don't show my weak times. I don't. Like, I cried, 3 days in a row because of all the mother-in-law stuff. That's probably one of the hardest things I've ever gone through, is dealing with her and the mind games that are played with somebody with Alzheimer's. But I know it's not her, so I have to keep telling myself. But when she's putting me down, it's easy to forget that part. You know what I'm saying? But it just...
Thank you.
You know, it's hard. It's
hard.
hard.
There's times that they would be in so much pain. And I mean, I remember, I don't know if you want me to tell this or not, but I'm gonna, I guess. One morning, she said, "What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to fucking relapse," because she was in so much pain from the cancer. She never got on here and said it.
Right.
She never told y'all nothing.
You know, and it's easy to play to me, playing the victim card is overplayed. Own your shit, move on, make better choices, and be a better person. It's simple to me. I mean, to me, that's simple. I don't understand why that's so hard. Hippie, it is horrible. And I've been in that family between dating and marriage almost 31 years. Me and my husband have been together. And so I knew her in good times and now. Oh, Shane Small Dick.
I got mugshots too.
You got a small dick because you're an asshole. Shane Small Dick.
Amanda, well, I got mugshots too. B's got mugshots.
Hell,
for everybody.
Get out my mugshot real quick, shall we? Since I ain't showed it in a minute. Let me get it for you.
Everybody get ready for your screenshots. We will not let people with mugshots stand alone. I don't have a copy of mine. I'm sure that people are out there trying to find it.
My big book is right here with my coin. And I keep it right there on the counter. And look, my big book is falling apart. It is absolutely falling apart. I don't know if y'all can see that. I mean, it is falling apart. Because I get up in my big book. But let me show y'all something so y'all can screenshot it. This will be a good profile for a troll. All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Get ready, screenshot. Get ready. Here we go. There it is. Can y'all see that pretty? Look at that beauty girl. Woo-wee. About 30 pounds littler. There she is. There's that mugshot, y'all. There it is. Screenshot. Hurry. I expect that to be a troll account coming soon. Motherfuckers.
You're so pretty, babe. Even in a mugshot.
Even in the mugshot. I was styling and profiling.
Gabby said you look like a janitor.
That's not who I am. That's who I was 18 years ago now. 17 years ago. Sorry. 17 years ago. Come on. I mean, it just...
and the thing is
kill me.
I'm not that person that I was, and I thank God for that. But so much, I think that I went through what I went through, and I done what I done, so I could. It's got to have a purpose. It's got to have a purpose. Make fun of me. Call me names. Call me. I lived. That's right, Mama Bear.
No mugshot yet. Don't get one. They ain't worth it. It ain't good for your future.
My last mugshot costed me $5,000. That was after the fines. I'm talking about. Just don't do it.
Thank you, Lens. Uber. I know. Don't I look so different? I was young. I was 32 years old then. So I was a youngin. And that's what I say about changing and becoming a different, better person. And you'll probably notice that a lot of times I always try to choose my words wisely, because I honestly don't ever want to just be down and dog ugly, but I could be. Know this, I could be. If I wanted to be, I could be. I will never repeat anything that is told to me in private. A lot of people do, though. Unless I have permission to repeat something, I will never repeat anything that's said to me in private, because I would expect that same respect to be given to me.
Too broke for a mugshot. And let me tell you something, person that keeps talking about people's families. You better thank God that B don't tell what people tell her in private. Because she ain't telling me, but I will guarantee you, people open up to B.
Thank you, just being me. Love you.
And I put the pressure on her. You think I can peer pressure you into telling?
And that's what's funny. Y'all think that that I tell Randy everything. I don't. If I'm told it's between me and that person, it don't go anywhere. It just don't. And she's the same way. And then later on down the road, something will come out about it, and then we may talk about it then, but we didn't talk about it at the time.
Nope.
And we can be friends and not tell each other every little thing, because I would just expect that same courtesy and that same respect given.
And there's still, like, we were live streaming one night and B's demeanor just changed completely. I don't know what happened to this day. All I know is she got a text. I don't know what happened. Don't know what was said. She wouldn't tell me. That's how good. If you, I don't know. If you tell me not to say nothing, I'm not going to tell.
Yeah. And it shows all over my face. I can't hide it. When something happens, it hits me like a ton of bricks. Just like that, me getting something mixed up. And that's my fault, that I had it mixed up in my phone. That's my fault. And I don't know how, but that's my fault. And I had to own that.
Go, Uber, you go. And let's go back. She said, has never told either one of you about my stripper pole and my hot date last week.
You go, Uber. Hell yeah. Join the stripper club. We're going to tour America. Big girls coming soon to your location.
Oh, Lady Jane B. She said, my mother-in-law was diagnosed with Alzheimer's early stage. I'm so anxious about what is to come.
Oh, Lady Jane, let me tell you. We take my mother-in-law Friday to see what stage she's in. She's getting a scan on Friday, and we're all anxious about the scan, because somebody's going to have to be in there with her, telling her, be still, don't move, because she doesn't understand. She doesn't remember how to write her name anymore. She doesn't remember. She definitely doesn't. She remembers all of us, but half the time don't remember our names. She remembers her sons, but she'll be talking to one of them, and she'll be saying, your little brother. Where's he at? Have you talked to him? And so my husband will say, well, what's his name? And she'll say, well, she gets very frustrated. But unfortunately, it's she's been on Aricept, that medicine for dementia. She's been on it now for, I guess, about 8 years. And it may have helped in the beginning, but I think she's gotten very advanced. She can still go to the bathroom. She still feeds herself. She can still do all that. We're not near at that stage yet. But as far as like the day-to-day stuff, even her medicine, what she's been taking for years and years and years, she's a diabetic, she has forgotten how to do that. So it's not easy. And all I can tell you to do is if you ever need me, please reach out, because I a lot of times, just have to call somebody and vent because it's so frustrating. And my girls are real good. They'll make me laugh and stuff like that too. But
okay, I'm on. Okay, I'm on. Did you unmute me or something? Me? Why do I hear myself?
You're not echoing.
I was. Okay, now I'm not. Let me just say, Makeup by Mandy, I love you. I love you, Mandy. She said I've ignored her. I didn't mean to. I said, B's on one.
I ignored her because I don't like her. Let's put this out here right now. Let's start this. Me and Makeup by Mandy are in a huge fight. Don't know why. Don't care. Let's start that rumor. Let's get that one going. Let's give him something else to talk about.
Misha, I am going nuts. Everybody, hashtag Mandy versus B.
There you go. We're going to duke it out. She going to roll up. We're going to duke it out.
I don't mean to ignore anybody. We just got over it.
It's so easy, though, when I'm talking, I ignore the chat. And I got to because I get distracted. I got accused of that too by somebody, I ain't gonna say her name either, that I've only acknowledged her one time. I've never even seen her in our chat, but I've only acknowledged her one time. And I'll say this too. When I come into a beady, I like that, Amanda. When I come into a chat and I just say, hey, everybody, it's because I know, yes, I want him so bad. That good one. That's the rest of the story. I'm gonna take her man. I'm rolling up, bringing my stripper pole and my big girl shoes, and I'm gonna take her man. That's the rest of the story.
You're gonna wear
I'm
her
escaped.
Good night.
I'm gonna wear my Yeezys. I'm putting Yeezys up.
We're gonna bring back Regina and Regina soon. We
may have to do that this weekend because that is we've got a little thing coming up, and it's gonna. Y'all. Do y'all know that y'all can Google "B would kick my ass"? No, you'd be surprised. Do y'all know that y'all can Google how to be a badass? Swear on my life, you can Google it. And I wrote down notes because I'm gonna teach Regina how to be a badass.
I'm going
to get that noodle to leave being a noodle and be a badass. I Googled it and got answers. Yes,
Regina needs lessons.
Can Google anything.
And really,
yes, the rumor's eclectic.
And the real
thing is moving to Florida. She sold her business, left her husband, and she went and beat the shit out of Mandy and took her husband up north somewhere. That'll be it. Just wait. It'll be all over Twitter.
He's a hoe.
And I can assure you, there's nobody that wants to see my naked body. Except my dogs and my husband. They're the only ones that care. I learned from my ex-husband how I hear that.
You ever wrote that Google article, B?
I thought it said by Yabba Dabba Doo.
I'm so sorry, just being me. Yabba Dabba Doo gives lessons for $3.99.99. She ain't no bad.
Yeah. And that's why YouTube just being made should be a relief for you. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't get on here and have to worry about who's arguing with who's fighting with who's done what. It should be an escape for you, just like it is for most of us, right? Be's a hoe. Instead of beehive, be-ho. Be-ho.
Be-ho.
Leather and lace. I love it. My fat ass ain't fitting in leather.
We finally get to retire, and I don't have to go to work, and you don't have to go to work. That's how we're going to start our radio show. Bees
We're going to win the lottery, y'all. We're going to win the lottery. Oh, that is so funny. Oh.
That's funny. Y'all see what I had to deal with? She cracks herself up.
All the time. For no reason. Oh, I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's so stupid.
I'm sorry, Don. But we really do. Let's please, can we all agree?
Hang on, country lady said, I don't need to be a badass. It's all I can handle being a fat ass. I love it.
We'll put Katie on you. Whack. Right.
I'm a fat ass. Badass.
She's a hoe in ludicrous voice. I'm doing Medea's voice.
Woo, Shelby Lynn, what is there to say, girl? We've been battling that battle for a year now, sugar. We so over that name, we just don't even know what to do.
Katie's both. Yeah, to hear everybody tell it, Katie's a hoe. Katie, well, I don't know. She owes everybody money.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
All she owes me, she don't owe me nothing but a rocky robe. Send me that robe.
Yeah.
Selfish.
Okay, not sweating the small stuff. Absolutely. I would be 3 minutes talking, 57 minutes. A bit like
Listen.
I don't know what I get so tickled about half the time. Usually I'm laughing at myself. I can crack myself up over nothing. It's so stupid.
Screenshot that. She paid the IRS today. I know y'all hate to do that.
We're going to need to see that receipt, ma'am. We're going to need to see that receipt as soon as possible.
Receipt or it didn't happen. Wait, you say that. Proof or it didn't happen.
Let me tell you something. If I showed y'all the check of what we had to pay them and then we ended up overpaying, y'all would shit. It is crazy. And they want their money right away, or they're going to, tack on tons and tons of interest and penalties. But
she capitalized. I know you paid them because we was on the phone when you said about having to pay them. I know. She don't $20 them to death. I $20 them to death. I'm like, we take 20. We take 20 right now.
Take 5.
It has to be 5.
True story though, in order to keep your credit from being bad, if you don't have much money, you can send somebody, if they cash a check for $1 or more, that keeps your situation current, and they can't send it to a collection agency. I found that out the hard way because I just decided, gosh, how long ago was that? 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, I just wasn't going to pay. I got $20,000 in debt on credit cards from gambling after my brother died. And I just decided, fuck it. I'm not going to pay my credit cards. What are they going to do? How are they going to come after me? It was cash advances. I didn't buy anything with it. And, well, long story short, yeah, I had to pay it off. But I paid what I could until we got it paid off. But, yeah. But it kept it current, and it didn't go on my, I still have a good credit score. And that was, I'm telling you, it was $20,000 on cash advances. I just substituted one addiction for another. That's what it was. Yeah. Have I never told you that story?
You told me. I haven't got a refund either. And I'm telling y'all, last year, we really thought we was going to get one. I cried. When she told us, not only did we not get a refund, and we owed them $150 for just telling us we owed money. I was like, what? I cried. And I'll tell y'all right now, Go look at my credit. It sucks. And I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, I have been hurting in my side. It will be 3 years in September. 3 years. I'm in pain. Pain. I went to the hospital it hurt for a year. So finally I broke down, went to the hospital. They was setting me up for surgery saying they thought it was my gallbladder. I had the little IV in there, you know, what would they call it, where they leave the needle in?
Yeah, IV.
Okay. Well, I mean, it wasn't an IV yet, but it was going to be. So I'm thinking, okay, y'all, something's going to be done. I'm finally getting rid of this pain. My gallbladder is going to bust. I'm going to die. They didn't find anything wrong. There's no reason at all for my side to hurt. We have health insurance. You know how much my bill was just for them to do what's it called? Ultrasound. $5,000 after my insurance paid what they paid. Hurts. Still hurts. Some days it's like pain level 5, 6. Yeah, for no reason.
That's crazy. 1 year, my husband got, this is when I was working downtown at the Med, which is the level 1 trauma center here.
Oh,
and
gas.
What?
Randy had gas. It's not gas. It hurts in one spot, just right here. Everybody at work's so sick of hearing me say my side hurts. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is it on the right side? That sounds gallbladder. And it's not gallbladder?
I know. They said it wasn't. If I drop dead, sue the hospital for me.
I guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah.
No, I was telling, I was going to, did I meet that? Hang on. I'm sorry. Years ago, my husband got E. coli poisoning. And at that time, Baptist Hospital was still downtown. They've since tore that hospital down. So I had him go there because I was working. And they thought it was his appendix. And I knew all the residents because they were all at the hospital that I worked at. And so, you know, they're sharpening their blade, ready to take my husband to surgery. Well, they called in a infectious disease doctor. And he said, it ain't his appendix. He has just got E. coli poison. He just needs to have IV antibiotics. From that moment on, and I think we just had Allie then, I mean, my oldest one then. We didn't have the youngest one too. And so you're talking 23, 24 years ago, and he still does not trust me to this day when it comes to my nursing experience. Like, I don't give a shit what you say. I'm going to wait on the doctor. Because I was like, oh, hell yeah, take him to surgery. I'm a mean wife. I'm mean. Oh, me and Katie got tickled today. I was telling her stories about my dad. Y'all would shit some of the stories that are absolutely true that he has been through. He's something else. Something else. Maybe it's $5,700, not including test neuro. I bet. Anything, I swear, anything emergency
Katie,
related is through the roof.
Yeah, I've heard that it's real painful and you start throwing it. So, I mean, I haven't got that far. It's not that painful. It's my right side. I don't know what it is.
I had a gallbladder one time that had to be ablated, but they kept my gallbladder in. And I never had to have that. But, you know, I never really talked about my first round with cancer, but I'd had uterine cervical cancer. And I don't guess I've ever told the story. Anyway, it was bad. They didn't expect me to live, but here I am, you know, all these years later. But I was having pain in my right side. and they went in and the cancer had spread to my appendix. My appendix was necrotic from the cancer. Isn't that crazy? It was like, like most people have, small incisions when they get their appendix out. Mine is like 6 inches long because they had to remove part of my intestines because that's what your appendix hangs off of, and to make sure that they got it all. It's like that. Only me could that happen to. I swear to God, only me could that happen to. It's crazy, crazy. But it's scary when you don't know what it is too, especially because there's so much on the right side it could be. It's not an ulcer.
Damn, I wish I was hurting on the left side.
Huh?
Wish I was hurting on the left side.
If it was the left, I would think a stomach ulcer or something. Repo the hardware. Isn't that the truth, Stephanie? Lord knows. Come get these pins and plates out of my foot.
What time is it?
It's
7.
okay.
Yeah, I thought you ready to wrap up? So we had a good stream. You think we got our point across?
I'm glad I got that out. But moral of the story is, don't do anything to anybody you wouldn't want done to yourself. Plain and simple. Or your family. You wouldn't want done to yourself. You wouldn't want done to your kids. You wouldn't want done to your parents. Just plain and simple.
No, Laura, it's not. It's not worse when I lay down at all. It's not. It's just a pain in my side and hurting nowhere.
Stones. Oh gosh, Dale, that's horrible. And pancreatitis. Pancreatitis isn't the right side usually. It's usually lower.
But this is kind of high. We love you too. Yeah, that's what somebody said. My friend Kita had her gallbladder out. She said she couldn't take the pain, And I'm always careful about my pain levels because when I was in active addiction, everything was a 10 or above.
Oh, yeah, mine too. 12.
Yeah.
I can be sitting there carrying on the conversation. 12. Give me that Dilaudid, damn it. I ain't playing.
So now I'm like, I don't want to go too far. I'm like, maybe it's a 5, 5.5, 4. I don't know.
Love you too, Cynthia. My brother-in-law has chronic pancreatitis, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But yeah.
Yeah, do that, Bears Mama. Yes. We love meeting people.
Oh, I would love that. Absolutely.
See, I don't have any.
Comes to Memphis and Graceland, please let me know. Because that is that's fun. She ain't got no ovary. She got hold.
Nary a one.
She got hold out. Got hold out.
Yep. I remember when they said they was going to take my uterus and my cervix. I said, my cervix, don't I need that? I mean, that just seems like something you would need. I guess not.
Right. Bye, Daisy. Thank you for coming in. And another thing, too, if somebody decides they're going to do a tit for tat because of our strain, just let them. Just let them. Because that speaks more about them than it does about us. Because this is the first time I've spoke publicly about any of this shit that's gone on for about the last month. I haven't said anything on Twitter. You can look at my Twitter now. I hadn't said anything until today. And I was fed up. And enough's enough. But the shit, I think, and I told this to Randy too, and I may have told it to Uber. I think I think I even said it to even Katie maybe, but I was most upset about what was said about Katie's dad and Yava. That hurt my heart more than anything, because especially Katie's dad, he doesn't have a dog in this fight. So why talk about him that way and then put laughing faces like it's cute? It's pathetic. Just pathetic. That's all. That is all. Pathetic.
And right, don't defend us if they start. Don't. It ain't worth it. Not.
No, it ain't worth it.
We're gonna let it be, and our next stream will be either about fun or murder.
It'll be vagina, either murder or vagina. Somebody, said today for us to talk about, and I'm gonna have to look this up. It was Lonnie, Lonnie, and Lonzy, Lonz, as in zebra, ie Barton. I wonder what they done did. What they done did? What did Barton brothers or sisters do?
I think they're sisters. I bet they're, well, I don't know. But we're going to find out. They can be the tat to our tit, and we're not going to respond. It is what it is.
It is, and it's hard to not respond, especially when you know something is bullshit. But I just look at it as it is what it is. But when you start making fun of addiction by doing little skits, speaks volumes about you. So whoever has that channel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all are so sad, and you just don't get it.
Just know there's a better life out there.
A better, isn't that a song? That's got to be a country song.
I think it is.
It probably is. All right, y'all. We're going to get off. We've been on here for 2 hours rambling, y'all. 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I have Regina and Vagina discuss murder.
Oh, my God.
Girl, you know what he does? Just
you know they do kill somebody.
So much.
Oh, Embry,
believe me, I run everybody out of the house.
No,
Thank
my
you
daughter
so
was
much.
running us out the shop yesterday, her nasty ass. We're like, you girl, you got to go somewhere. You worse than the bacon pig back there. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night.
So much.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.